If you're like me and the hairs on your arm stood up, then it's safe to assume that you, dear viewer, grew up in a time when life was much simpler. Barack Obama was just elected president, Facebook was just becoming mainstream, and downloading voluptuous pixels on the family computer gave Trojans a bad rap. Welcome to the year 2009, and Monster Hunter Freedom Unite released for the PSP, and man, this game has a special place in my childhood. Me and my friends would go to school all excited for the release. We played Monster Hunter Freedom 1, Freedom 2, and now we're getting into Unite. And we were just so excited to get into it. The older games were so difficult. We were so excited for G rank, and we wanted to get challenged again as nerdy teens. So we would pack up our PSPs, all excited, and we would bring them into school to play during lunchtime. We would go to the common room. We would feast on our very delicious lunch, and then hunt a Rathian or two to then carry on with our classes to head home to craft the gear that we wanted. We would even spend time after school to play, or on weekends where we would hang out. And it was just such an amazing time for gaming, I think. So in terms of engaging with games, it was so different back then, especially with the PS2, the Wii, Xbox. Like sometimes, yeah, you would play online a little bit, but having that in-person feel where everyone sat around with their PSPs playing together was such an amazing experience, and something I hope other people experience too, because it was I feel like it was one of a kind. I mean, it was close to the Game Boy Advance or just the Game Boy, but you had to have the wires to connect. I remember me and my friend, we would we had so many different wires to try and connect and play Pokemon together. But this time it was wireless, and you got to play together just in person. It was ad hoc, right? That in-person experience was so defining in my love for gaming and my passion for games. The games back then, especially the Monster Hunter games, were ruthless. I remember Freedom 1 when I played that with a friend, and we were just one of us only had the game, so we would swap the PSP just to play it separately. And I remember one time I was getting really angry because the Rathalos would just keep running at me and bonking me, and I kept carting and I kept dying. And I think I got so angry one time I went to go punch the bed, and I ended up punching his leg. So yeah. Yeah, gamer rage was a thing, especially as a teen. But I look at those memories, and they are kind of funny to think about when you're in hindsight. Fast forward to 2025. I'm older, I'm slower, but Monster Hunter Wilds is out, or coming out in the next coming weeks, and I'm so excited. It makes me feel like a kid again. And whilst there isn't the in-person environment or that vibe, that in-person vibe, the game itself is amazing. It's something I've always wanted in a Monster Hunter. It really feels like I'm gonna go with a cliche. It really does feel like you're a Monster Hunter. You're having to prepare. You're on a, I don't know what they call it, the bird. You're on the bird, and you're like riding around in the dunes, trying to hunt this monster, which is a little bitch because it keeps flying around and constantly. It's fucking annoying. But having said that, it's something that I'm so excited to play and to really stick my teeth into. And now with this Monster Hunter as well, which none of the other Monster Hunters, to my knowledge, or at least the ones I played, the gathering hub is already there. Like, you're already in the gathering hub, so the people are already there with you. Whereas before you had to go to a gathering hub or you had to go to the guild hall to see each other. But now you can see everyone, but it is laggy as shit, though, to be fair. They need to fix the performance there. But all of that said, the game is shaping up to be something that it just scratches that itch. It really scratches that itch. It's something I grew up and I played on and off for years. Over the years, I've just played on and off. And this game seems so, I don't know, just looks really good. Like, the game, I wish it performed better, but the game looks amazing. The new monster designs are just really freaking cool. And I'm just so excited to sink my teeth into this game. So, let me know down in the comments below what you think about the games. Let me know if you've had any experiences playing the PSP back in the day and, you know, going to the school like I did and playing your PSPs, or just having like those times, because honestly those times were so precious. And I think about those like now, especially when I'm talking about them, it's kind of, I don't know, it's so surreal and it's so different from what gaming is today, that whoever was part of that understands what I'm talking about. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'm going to be making some Monster Hunter content in between some PoE content once there's more content. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the beta as well. Please like, share and subscribe if you like to. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'll be streaming on Twitch at Autumn TV. So I'll see you then. Peace.